Karibu maji, welcome water. In Kenya they say maji, water.
Ndio hiyo. Cheers my friend.
Yeah, for water. Hey, miles of great hope. It started with water, right?
Yeah. Maji, water.
Wow. And then it grew up into so many other things and coding and all that.
Just evolving. It's like, you know, one thing rolls to another, and you realize they're actually all in the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I see all the way to this too.
These two.
Part of the whole vision, yeah, currently?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I see the drum of water. Miles of great hope.
Beryl, congrats to actually my sister, Lara Visa. Yeah.
Lara Visa.
Yeah.
Who is she?
She is actually, she is my sister from South Africa.
South Africa?
Yes.
I admire South African people.
She is just a one lady, beautiful lady, a mother, a wife to Mr. Visa.
Okay.
With a very good heart.
Yeah.
As you mentioned about the water, evolved to so many other things. And Lara is naturally gifted in art.
Okay.
So
yeah,
she found, we have a collaboration with her, and she actually sponsors the entire Miles of Great Hope's Heart for Art for Water, and she brings the whole painting aspect of things, and it's a fun, you know, glass of wine, paint, take it home, put it on your wall. Lara Visa, we appreciate, we have actually made impact through her.
Thank you, Lara. Big up to Lara.
That's right.
Yes. We'll get to all that. Guys, welcome guys to another Banana Land. I almost said welcome to another Miles of Great Hope welcome to another Banana Land series. Basically this will be a part 1, part 2, part 3, maybe part 4 series that will be coming out to you almost every week. And Banana Land is presenting you no other than the founder of Miles of Great Hope, Isaac Kuria. It's been maybe 20 years since we've known each other.
It's a long time.
Yes.
It's a, you know, Jama. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. And I respect you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
We love you. And it's you can tell just the community, the people. You touch people. You talk to people.
Yes.
You go to people.
Yeah.
You bring people to your home.
Yes.
You open your doors. I mean that's just who you are.
That's me.
And that defines exactly how our friendship has continued to
grown and grown. Yes. Guys, this man here has caused a lot of waves out there in terms of making impact in people's lives. It's not water, it's not food, it's not technology, everything. But today we'll just talk so much about that everything, from where he was born until where he grew up and came along the water and the passion, and how he ended up here with Miles of Great Hope, and now having an event this weekend, a gala. And before we start from where you started, what is this gala this coming weekend about?
So this gala is actually our 5th annual gala, Miles of Great Hope's gala. Miles of Great Hope's is abbreviated as MOGH.
Okay.
And we're calling it MOGH 5th Annual African Experience Cuisine Gala Dinner. So many words.
So there's food.
There is food.
Okay.
There is a
from
food.
Different types of...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, food from Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria, and a speck of India. So you have actually you're getting a benefit of getting East Africa, West Africa, India in one spot.
Yes.
Through food. For a good cause. For a greater impact.
That's amazing.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it, guys. Don't miss it. And so, Isaac.
Yes.
In 1981, there was a coup.
Yes.
An attempted coup in Kenya. I don't know if you know the history.
I was a boy, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Airplanes flying all over.
Yeah.
You know, we are age mates.
Yes.
Total age mates, almost.
Just about, yes.
Yes. So I was also a boy.
Yeah.
And for me, I was in some place called Makongeni, Phase 5.
Right.
Little boy.
Yes.
And living with some cousin of mine who was a little older.
Okay.
Yeah. Where were you?
1981. I was in Donyonjero. That is in North Kinangop.
Okay.
That's Nyandarua district. So everybody knows Nairobi. Nairobi, to connect to the other, western region of Kenya, you go through Naivasha. So once you get to Naivasha, you go right. You go to the highlands. We are basically at the slopes of Aberdare Ranges. So the other side is Nyeri, and Nyeri, people know it associated with Mount Kenya. I was there. I was, of course, grazing cows, as boys used to do.
Yes.
Swimming in river.
Rivers, yes.
Yeah, rivers. You go to...
What rivers? Is there any famous river you used to swim?
It was called Keja.
Keja.
Keja, it's a Kikuyu name or word. And
Kenja River.
Kenja River. And it's closer to a hospital, a Catholic hospital called Kwangodhi. If you are from Donyonjero, North Kinangop, a lot of babies were delivered through that hospital.
You better send this video to those guys there.
We actually have one of our partner, our key person in Nakuru, helping with one of our programs, whose daughter actually is in that hospital. She's actually studying nursing. So a lot of good stuff.
Is the river still existing?
The river's still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miles of great hope.
Cold water.
Yes. Cold water.
Yeah.
And so you were born there? That's where you were born?
I was born in Nyandarua, yes. In
Nyandarua.
Yes.
Isaac born in Nyandarua to make impact all over the world. Did your mother even ever know you'll be such kind of a man?
Well, I would say that a fruit does not fall too far from the tree.
Exactly.
And I actually learned so much through what my mom was, who she continued to be until she left us back in 1998. That was on August 11th.
Wow.
So continue resting in peace. But I learned so much. I actually did not know. I thought we had a little bit of resources and it was okay to... She was a woman with a big heart. She shared a lot. She gave a lot. And as little kids, we just thought it's a norm. It didn't register until I became of age.
It seemed a usual thing.
Yes.
Oh man, tell me, what activities did she used to do?
So my dad and my mom had invested in some real estate back then. My dad was a businessman. He had rental properties in Naivasha, like Kipia, Nakuru, those kind of places in Murang'a. And my mom followed and they kind of helped one another. So, my dad was gone for many weeks. My mom would go and come back. And in Donyonjero, we had 3 businesses, actually 4. There was a pub, a bar. Guys who would go and drink. That was a business. My dad was, he was business oriented.
Very business,
There was a butchery.
You had a matatu.
The matatu came way later. But there was a butchery. There was a posho mill. A posho mill with the maize, grinded flour, ugali, that kind of deal. And there was a lodging. The rent,
Really?
Yes. So
amazing.
But the story of how mom made impact with the villagers was through the posho mill. Because there are people who actually did not have the maize to bring it, carrying with a bag of maize to grind and take it home for unga, for ugali. And she would, through her business, she was in, getting maize and like in, distribution. Yes. She would get extra bags for the parents who have children, don't have the maize. Yes. She would get everybody several pounds, like 20 pounds, grind it and give out. Wow. We also had a lot of cows.
She was a giver.
Yeah, and the cows would give so much milk. We had 17. I remember the number.
17 cows.
17 cows.
You guys are crazy. You get 17 cows.
There were 17 cows.
Oh my goodness.
I remember some of the names. Sotiki, Bahati, Storia. Storia was named after the color, white and Fresian cow, Jersey. Okay. So she would give so much of evening milk to, again, people without the cow, so they could feed their kids.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so there was
a great heart.
She really was.
Her name?
My mom's name, Hannah Jerry Kuria.
This first episode is dedicated to Hannah Jerry Kuria, aka Mama Isaac.
Yes, she was never known as Mama Isaac because I was that from last. Younger one. Okay. She was known after our firstborn, Sammy. Or my older sister, Lydia. So it was Mama Lydia, Mama Sammy, or Mama Kareme. Okay. Because my mom's dad was called Kareme. And I have a brother, one of my older brother. I have 5 brothers and 5 sisters. We are 10 of us. Yes. Yeah. Since then we have lost
10.
Yeah, 10.
And you've lost
10
2.
siblings. We've lost 2.
Sorry. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You have a sister here.
Yeah, Virginia. I love you.
Yeah, what's up, Virginia? I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I love
good
that.
girl, good girl.
Of course.
Yes. And how did they raise you? How was life? Was your dad very strict and your mom?
He was, no joke. We would, so there was a small note taking for any mistakes you have made, and dad come, those were revealed, and it was one of those gunia, the sack. Yes. Yeah, laid down, and you get chapod. Chapod is get the beat.
Yeah, get the whipping.
The whipping, and the point of the sack was if any flour come out of you, it doesn't fall on the ground, it is corrected to the sack.
Oh!
the beat. So that actually instilled not the fear, but the discipline.
The discipline.
And the respect of, people's property, people not causing chaos and fighting with boys and stuff like that.
Yes.
So there was a lot of teaching through that. But yes.
Amazing. Was your mom the mild one?
Let me tell you, my mom didn't have the nails, long nails, but her fingers, there was
it's like a pliers.
Yeah, it's like a pliers. So you get that one, and you're seated. So if you make those mistakes and you're in trouble, it was come here, and then she goes and she's looking at you, and she's getting the pinching, and then you're waking up and go sit down, and you're like, and don't scream.
Then don't scream.
So those were some of the disciplining that we can experience growing up. Yeah.
And that kind of discipline keeps you out of trouble.
It did, and I came to appreciate every single one of it.
Yeah. Up to today, when I take even alcohol, my mom crosses my mind. Yeah, and I never abuse alcohol, never. Or smoking, I don't even do that. None of that, all because of my mom.
Yeah.
She once slapped me and told me never smoke.
Yeah.
I told her I don't smoke. She said, just for a reminder. Yeah, and well, our mothers are great. Yes,
they're wonderful. And actually, going back to the business they had, they dropped off the bar situation, and that became another business enterprise.
Okay.
And she was a very prayerful woman, and continued to do the most good for the community.
Okay.
And through
so
her,
she ended up dropping the alcohol business.
The alcohol business.
I'm sure I'm sure she's the one who made it go.
That was a dad driven.
Yes.
We lost actually our dad back in 1982. Now that you asked me about.
82.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Was young.
I was a little boy. Yeah. After.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So
he was a good man.
He was.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of encounter with him.
His name?
Harrison Kuria.
Harrison Kuria.
Yeah.
Yeah, our parents should be hard in media. Then there was no media, and unless you're paying thousands of dollars to be on TV, or you're a politician.
Yeah.
And I realized that our parents' records are not in permanent record, so it's always good to mention them. That's why I make a point to asking you about your dad and your mom.
Yes.
And we pay some respect to them.
Yes.
And that way they can be heard, their names can be out there.
Yes.
So from now on, at least, we know your mom will be heard and will be spoken of from this portion here.
Yes.
It's amazing.
And I remember her through my daughter. My daughter's name is Jasmine. Jerry. Kuria. The traditionally with the carry the names.
Yes.
And my dad's is, respectively through my son.
Your son.
Miles Harrison Kuria. So the name continues.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you... And I know you're asking me a question, and I know about especially and I'm again very sorry for the loss of your mom.
Oh, yes, definitely. Thank you.
Last year.
Thank you.
I know you... The question is to me, but please, I would like to, on this, to appreciate and tell me about your mom and dad.
My mom and dad, them two had a love-hate relationship. It was... unfortunately, it was those separating and making up again, separating. So we've lived together and away from each other so many times. But my mom was a freedom fighter for us. If it was not for my mom, I will not be here interviewing you. Probably I'll be in Voi or maybe ran from Taita to Nairobi to seek some better life, because I would have been raised in Taita grazing cows all my life and going to some school there. That would not have impacted my life so well. And my mom fought for that. Big fights between her and dad were because of us. She fought for us to live in Thika, where I met Kikuyu entrepreneurs like you and Central people who had a very open mind, and they gave me the gift of business, the gift of media, the gift of expression. And the education there was much better. From Kenyatta, Central was a great place to live in. And I give that to my mom.
Yes.
My dad was that guy who was at one point getting to be very wealthy. And from that wealth, my mom took advantage of it and helped us grow. So my dad also participated a lot in terms of bringing the wealth to get us to a good school eventually. A lot of ups and downs in between. Really bad downs and some good highs. And a lot of mistakes they made. And almost a dysfunctional family, but somehow with a lot of turbulence getting to somewhere good, a good landing zone here now today. So no matter how much you're raised, I'll tell people, my dad, I respect him. I'm in America. He spent his money, resources to take me out of there. I was in trouble there. Mungiki was looking for me. I had my own quorum that I had my own gang, small gang in Makongeni.
Wow.
Yeah, and I remember we had beaten up a Mungiki guy.
Wow. I'm glad you came here.
I'm glad I came, man. And my dad actually made it happen for me.
Okay.
He's a kind man.
Yes.
If my dad had $1 million and you needed half of it,
yes, he'll give it to you.
He'll give it to you,
yeah,
without knowing you much.
Yes.
He's still there. He's 70, and yesterday he sent me a picture of him doing push-ups.
Oh, wow.
He's crazy.
Wow.
It's jacked up push-ups, but well.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's my parents.
Wonderful.
Yes.